Hello everyone, it's Christina Burke, the founder of the School без акцента. Всем привет, с вами Кристина Бирк, основательница школы без акцента. Today's lesson is going to be pretty short, but pretty important. I know it sounds crazy. The title of this video is How to Forget Your Native Tongue in Just 60 Days. The only thing you gotta do is to try to forget your native tongue for as long as you can. But I guess the best amount of time would be 60 days because I read in a bunch of magazines and articles that in order to develop habits, you kind of have to practice one thing or another for about 60 days and then it's gonna work. What can you do? I will tell you.
So I'm going to share 3 tips with you today, and I absolutely did it myself when I was trying to learn English. When I was kind of in a hurry to make it as perfect as humanly possible, I was absolutely doing it every single day, not for just 60 days, but for like ever. I think for, well, not forever, but I would say for about like 2-3 years, I would say I did it every single day, and it was amazing. First thing, you absolutely have to choose to absorb and consume and process all the information your brain desires in English. So if you want to learn how to open a can of beans, which was my case one time, about like 2 months ago, or if you want to learn to roller skate or lose weight or get a flat stomach or seduce the man of your dreams, whatever it is you need to know, you absolutely have to Google it, search for it in English, or watch a video about it in English. Always, always English. Switch to books in English, switch to magazines in English, switch your phone into English, because if your phone is still in your native tongue, that's not good. Let's move on to part 2. Part 2 has a lot to do with practicing the language. If you live in a country where not a lot of people are from the English-speaking world, find friends who are really good at English, or not, if you can find very good English speakers, find people who are at least your own level and meet with them as much as humanly possible and just chat and chat and chat and chat. And ideally, it would be if those people didn't speak your native language. Because if they're Russian too, or whichever nationality you are, because you can at some point say, I feel so stupid, let's just switch back to our language, whatever. No, you cannot do that at all. You absolutely have to stick to English. So, if just find people who speak English and just practice nonstop as much as possible. You can even bribe them. I mean, not bribe them, but like you can take them out for coffee, buy them their coffee or their vodka or a glass of wine, as long as you can practice your English.
Learn to describe everything you see, like every single item, place, activity, everything you do. Just take a moment, look around, and start describing everything you see around yourself. If you want to forget your native tongue, sort of kind of forget, and become really fluent and really comfortable speaking English, you have to do these 3 things. You need to learn to absorb and consume all the information in the world in English. First and foremost, don't forget to switch your phone to English. Second of all, you need to find people to talk to. If you can't find them in your country, if there's not a single person who speaks English, I don't know if that happens, but who knows? Just find a friend online, find a friend on the internet, and just have Skype conversations or something. Or I know there's some really cheap English lessons for $10. Just look it up. Find somebody to speak English with as much as possible. And the third thing you absolutely have to learn to do is be able to describe anything you see in front of yourself. The more the better, because you never know what kind of scenario or situation you're going to be in. I can't wait to hear about your journey. Please write to me in 60 days, or you can write to me anytime you want, really. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe to my Instagram page. Feel free to message me, leave comments. Don't forget, while you're doing all those things, focus on your accent. I'm going to talk a lot more about it in our next video lessons on YouTube. My name is Christina Burke, and I'm the founder of the School Без Акцента. Спасибо всем огромное, что еще раз посмотрели это видео. Меня зовут Кристина Бирк, и я основательница школы Без Акцента. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time.